Hey guys, so for this summer's adventure, I was really thinking about wanting to take the boys on a climbing trip. I wanted to do something that was going to have some technical aspects. I wanted to have beautiful scenery and a good approach. So I called my friend Joel Priest, who I climbed Mount Moran with a couple of years ago. Joel is he's a Knowles instructor. He is the head outdoors instructor at a boarding school that has cool programs like that. And he's been leading teenagers through the mountains and through the wilderness for a long, long time. In our conversations, Joel had mentioned wanting to climb Granite Peak, which is the highest point in Montana. And he had tried it 34 years ago, and they had to turn around. He and his partner had to turn around. So we thought, let's take these boys and let's see if we can do it. Hope you enjoy. So to begin our climb, we took a four-wheel drive road up near an old cabin. We laid out our gear, we got it all together, had a little lesson on bear spray, and we started.
And you can go like a 1 second, 1/1000 and wait. If you're spraying at a bear, you don't spray up high, spray down low, spray up high, potentially a bear can come on. Spray, shh, and back up. Spray, shh, and back up. The ants go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 28 by 28, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 69 by 69, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 69, 69, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 69 by 69, the little one stops.
Wine and dine.
And they all go marching down into the earth to get out of the rain. Bum, bum, bum.
100 by 100.
Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 100 by 100, hurrah, hurrah.
The ants go marching
100 by
100. The little one stops them.
Come on, you guys have been thinking of one for this all day?
No. I didn't even know you had 50.
100 by 100, the little one stops too. It's beautiful around every corner. You don't get to see this from the car, gentlemen. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Ah, like a boss right there. Damn right, Logan. Wow.
Tap it out, sir.
Oh, that's awesome.
Boom, here's your
That's
infinity
beautiful.
stones.
Ooh, that is wild.
Granite Peak.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Is this Lone Elk Lake?
Lone Elk Lake.
So this This is our campsite. This is as far as we get to go today. Sun's low in the sky. We're tired.
You gotta let it sit.
5:30. It's a beautiful day. Right, off we go. Going for the peak, the summit today. Fingers crossed. The weather report is supposed to be all sun today.
He got wet.
So look at Joel. When you're 6'5", those rocks are a lot closer. Our goal is to go up here to the right, then go up to that talus field on the right to that white snow smile, past those two water streaks, right past those two water streaks. We're gonna cut back up, and you kind of see a little tan ramp that goes up, and that's how we get to Granite Peak. So we've only got about 4.5 hours to get up there and get back here. So we gotta scoot.
Got to work our way up this ugly talus slope, and we've got to get safely up to that broken snowfield, that tongue. The tongue is where they say ice axe and hamlets are almost gone, so we might be able to just rock climb. I want to acknowledge something that Logan said just as we were starting out a little while after we left our lunch spot. He says, "I'm scared." And I want to echo that and say, I'm scared. My kind of scared might be a little different than Logan's. What I am, when I say I'm scared, I'm saying I am taking this very seriously and desiring success for all. But success is uncertain, and that's what makes this an expedition. An expedition is an adventure where the outcome is uncertain. And you all may feel different kinds of fear. My greatest fear right now is rockfall, which is going to be always with us, and lightning, which is not here now. And so those are fears. And if you are unable to say those things out loud, then you're not being a real person. You're not being. If anybody else would like to say what they are fearful about as we head up into the real world, Wind. Anything else? Falling.
I am afraid also of lightning. I'm always afraid of lightning. It's my biggest fear.
So guys, Kirk and I have been having a conversation about where we're at as a group, and we're feeling like the smartest, safest decision at this point is to not go for a summit attempt today. And I know that stinks. You guys have not had a long set of experiences like your dad and I have of walking steadily and carefully over scree and wiggly talus. And we're needing to move extremely slow, maybe slower than we can safely get all the way to the top and then back down. Because the goal is not just to summit, but to summit and get home again. And there's another factor. The weather is not threatening thunder or lightning right now, but it is becoming a little more unsettled. And then look how much time it took us to get here. We weren't dilly-dallying. We worked hard to get this far. But you know, there are factors that are beyond our control with light and weather, and there are factors with y'all's experience, and this is not me being harsh on y'all. You know, you haven't, like I just said, I've spent years walking over this stuff and learned how to move over it. And right now, on something this crazy steep, it's super scary for y'all. And that all of this is making your dad and I say, we're not going to go for the summit.
There. Yeah. Easy. Well, I got caught in a hailstorm. This kind of sucks. Let's move quickly, ladies. Come on, Logan, let's go.
I'm trying.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro. Which is essentially up, down, out, in.
My favorite part was looking at all the beautiful views and all the beautiful water and beautiful mountains.
Definitely relaxing after every day, after every hike. It was hard.
My favorite part was eating the mountain house food.
My favorite part of the whole trip was really this idea of exposing these boys to something that I grew up loving. We had the entire mountaineering experience, getting hailed on, pooping in the woods, river crossings while wearing your clothes. Everything that you could do, we got to do. We got to use ice axes. So the cumulative experience and exposure of saying, hey, these things, people do these things, was awesome.
My favorite part was two things. The first was about climbing on Cube Point. once we finally got all the way up to the base of the climbing Q point after 5 hours, and I started going up the rock, and I could see the nature of the rock and how difficult it was versus easy. And I said, oh man, I want this more and more. And then I would turn around and look down, and I'd just see 3,500 feet down at Jenny Lake, all this open air. I could have gone on forever going that way. That was a favorite part. Second favorite part was sharing scotch with Kirk after the really hard day of trying to climb Granite Peak and hanging out and talking afterwards.
And the way I want to end here is really thanking Joel Priest for his time. You know, the gift of your time and your wisdom and knowledge about the mountains and climbing is huge. And it gave me an opportunity to spend time with these boys that I love, doing things that I love. And I got to spend time with you, and that was awesome. I know this was your second shot at Granite Peak, and we didn't make it this time either. I hope we get a third shot at it. Thanks, guys.